Hi, my name's Laura, and I'm a member of the Arizona chapter of RVing Women. This is my Fiat 500 Pop. It's a 2015 stick shift. And this is Sunny, my 22.5-foot Sunseeker, also a 2015. She tows her. So I'm gonna move it forward so that I have room to open up the hitch and turn the Fiat in the right direction to hook her up. Okay? Okay, that should give me enough room to pull the Fiat in behind me to hook her up so that I'm not blocking the road. Two sets of keys, RV, Fiat. So this is a Blue Ox. It's the smallest, lightest hitch that they make because the car is very light. So I don't need a heavy-duty hitch. Work this way so that the pin comes out of the bracket there. And turn it this way. Open her up about the width of the pins in the front of the Fiat. These have to face up. Now comes the hardest part of the whole thing, lining her up. So she's a stick shift, 5-speed. I don't know if I mentioned before, she weighs 2,200 pounds. My previous car was 4,500 pounds, which was right at the limit for this, for towing, so I thought I'd get something a little bit lighter. I try and line it up as close to straight as possible, so sometimes it takes me a couple times to get it lined up. That should do it. Yeah, because these arms go in and out. Okay. So in the back of the Fiat, keep all the other parts. Usually they're in the backpack, but I just threw them in here up for quartzite. So these are the pins that hold the hitch to the front pins that are in the Fiat. So these pins come out and just slide right in. Normally I take them out if I'm going to be someplace for a while. I just left them in this time. I just double check that they're starting to sweat. So it's just two pieces. Make sure the arrow's up. Go from the outside in all the way through. And there's a hole here that you drop the pin in. That's it. Your arrows up. And that's it. Get the rest of the pieces. These two are the safety cables. That's if for some reason this fails, it's also still hooked up with the safety cables. Drop it in the pins that are in the front. And then cross over. Drop it in the pin that's underneath in the back. And then these little rubber tabs, you just hook there. And always hook them facing down, never up. Now, I ordered an extra set of pins in case I lost one, and a couple extra sets of these rubber clamps. They're both ordered off of Amazon, just so I have extras. Because the little rubber things, they dry out in the Arizona sun, and a couple of them have failed. Not while the thing was hooked up. And then cross over to the opposite side. This one's a little harder because of the hitch lock. And I kind of just set them in here so they don't go bouncing down. Somebody else I saw used a bungee to wrap them so that they don't fly all over the place. And then now the electric. So this blue cable, which is really expensive, so don't lose it, you can also get off of Amazon. They're all Blue Ox products. So this one goes in here to the Fiat. You can't put it in wrong. There's only one way to put it in. And this one goes back into the 7-pin in the back of the RV. And it goes this side up, which matches the notch in there. Now I have trouble getting it in by hand, so I just, and you can hear it click. And again, I kind of put this in the middle. One more item. This is the breakaway safety. If for some reason the Fiat gets away with all of that, this pin will pull the brake assist and stop the Fiat so it doesn't roll off down the road. Thankfully, I've never had to test that. It goes on this little cable in the front of the Fiat. And then I hook it on this. I hook it on this side of the hitch. And again, kind of in the middle here. This you don't want to get hung up on anything, because if it breaks away, you want it to work. And then I have a brake assist in the Fiat. When I put the brake on in the RV, it will hit the brakes in the Fiat as well. 2,200 pounds doesn't require that in all states, but I put it on because I travel cross country sometimes. And I don't want to worry about what state requires it and what state doesn't. So to turn that on, you might want to go around the other side and see the switch. So this is called an SMI Duo, and all I do is turn the switch on, and that's attached to the brake pedal in the Fiat. Then I have this handy dandy little note because I can't remember everything. So I make sure the SMI brake is on. Off position's that way. On position is what I just did. Then I make sure the Fiat's in neutral. The handbrake is off. There's no key, no motor. And that reminds me that I've done it. Now, the very last thing I do is make sure, yeah, I'll get that in a minute, is to make sure that the lights are working. So I go up to the RV. And because I'm by myself and I have no one else to help me check, I just hit the emergency flashers. And as long as all the lights are flashing, I'm good to go. And that's it. See you on the road.